Welcome to ETC Live. I'm your host, Raylan Taylor, and today we have so much to talk about, from a Grammys recap to an interview with a special ETC member. But first, let's talk about our upcoming events. ETC's PR and marketing panel will be held February 22nd in TSU Pavilion B at 7 p.m. If you have an interest in this field, this is the perfect time for you to come out and network with potential employers. ETC is partnering up with Titan Radio to put together Rock and Bowl, an event where you can bowl, sing karaoke, and mingle and meet some new friends, which is so great. If you want to come out to that, it'll be March 1st in the TSU Pub at 8 p.m. Now, let's show you the video for our PR and marketing panel. I'm joined with the greatest president of them all, Matt Vito.
Hey guys, how are you?
And we are talking everything Grammys. So Matt, I have to ask you, who was your favorite performance of the night?
I'd have to say my favorite performance was definitely the Alicia Keys and Maren Morris performance. And I mean, everybody knows Alicia Keys, obviously, yes. But I mean, Maren Morris, she is this up-and-coming country artist who won Best Country Solo Performance for her song, My Church. Great song.
Yes.
But now she's getting recognized all over the place, and she's going to be in NCIS next week, which is kind of cool. I mean, all these great opportunities for her, and she has one-of-a-kind voice. I mean,
no, it was
she
amazing.
kept up with Alicia. I mean, we all know Alicia's a powerhouse, but Maren definitely showed her vocal chops there.
Yes, and together it was just an explosion of just musical greatness. I loved it.
So good. What was your favorite performance?
Of course, I am a Queen Bee fan, so everything Beyonce I love Beyonce's performance, but that chair did have me a little uneasy.
I got a little bit scared. The Twitterverse kind of blew up about that too. They're like, how do you trust that thing? You're pregnant with twins, like what would happen if it fell back? But my guess is they probably put like steel on that or something really strong so that
they had to test that out.
Yeah.
Exactly, but Beyonce never disappoints her fans, so she had to go all out. So
that's right. And a source earlier today confirmed that she will be performing at the Coachella. So
Coachella
really
Festival. That's gonna be amazing. I wish I had tickets to go, but
too expensive, right?
So expensive. College people problems.
That's right. Well, also at the Grammys, Adele, she swept. I mean,
every award.
Amazing. She won 5 awards. I won't go through all of them, but the big ones that you'll need to know about are Best Album of the Year, and then also Best Record and Best Song of the Year. Those are the big 3. And then so she won for 25, and she won a ton for Hello for Best Song as well.
Yeah, and I loved her thank you speech. I thought that it made me feel so emotional and happy for her. So
exactly, and she was very humble and gracious. She even mentioned Beyonce in her Best Album of the Year speech.
Exactly.
And I thought that was really great because, I mean, Beyonce had an amazing album as well, Lemonade, and I'm happy that she did get recognized because she won 2. She won Best Urban Contemporary Album for Lemonade, and she also won Best Music Video.
Yes, and it's so great to see women in the same industry supporting each other. It was just a great thing to see, especially a lot of people look up to these women. So to show that they can be, professional and supportive is just great all over.
They're both icons in their own right, and it's so great to see them stick together. I love that. So congratulations.
Girl power.
That's right. Congratulations to both of them. And any last things you want to talk about at the Grammys?
I don't know. How about Katy Perry's return?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was her visuals on that entire performance are crazy.
It was amazing, and I have been waiting for Katy Perry to come back for so long, and this new single is great, Chain to the Rhythm, right?
Right.
Yes, love it so much.
Is it Ziggy Marley, right? Or it's somebody like Marley,
somebody in the Marley family.
Somebody in Marley family.
But I do love the song, and I'm just happy to see her back, so loved it.
I agree, and because if you guys haven't seen the Grammys yet, she basically is like rotating around the house this entire time. The house is moving, then all of a sudden, like, all these pieces lift up and they're all dancers, and they're like, you just like mind blown, like, what the heck just happened? So,
everybody had such great visuals, and for their performance, it was amazing.
What did you think about her hair? Do you like her blonde hair?
I miss dark Katy, but
agree.
I love Katy Perry so much that I'm just like, you know what? you can do it.
Yeah, I think she can pull off anything, honestly. She has just like the most beautiful face, honestly, those
Definitely.
eyes. And but yeah, I'm happy that she's back, and I'm looking forward to new music because it takes her a long time to release music, where like Taylor Swift is like once every 2 years, Katy Perry is like once every 3 or 4 years. So
yes, exactly.
Like, every album that we get from her, we need to cherish. So another thing with her, she's been nominated like over 10 times and she's never won.
That's what I was saying to myself too, because I love the Teenage Dream album, and it had so many singles off that album.
She tied Michael Jackson's for most number ones on a single album.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson had 5, she had 5. She was about to beat it, but the one that got away got number 2, didn't get number 1. So barely missed it.
It's a great song, I think.
Yeah.
It's okay, Katie. It's number 1 in my book.
Well, we love you, and we see some Grammys in the future for you, so
definitely.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Katy Perry in the Grammys in the near future, and hopefully we'll be at the Grammys in the near future.
Maybe
Who knows?
we'll see.
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for talking about the Grammys with me, and
Thanks.
we'll have you back soon.
Yeah, definitely sounds good. Stay tuned for an interview with Melissa. Raylan's going to do a great job on that.
Yes. I'm here with one of our ETC members, Melissa, who's gotten great opportunities from our club. I've been told that you worked with Power 106 and you got that opportunity through ETC. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, it was about 2 years ago. I'm a transfer student. So about 2 years ago, I came here because I really liked the program in Fullerton, right? Mm-hmm. But I didn't know anyone. It was so scary. And I asked one of my professors, what can I do to actually like make it into the business? And they told me, you know what? There's this club. It's like the biggest club on campus. You're gonna love it. And they usually like bring members from, you know, different fields of the entertainment industry. And I was like, okay. And okay, if I can talk to them, that works for me, right? So I came here with like no connections whatsoever. I didn't know anyone. Mm-hmm. And I remember I think it was like the second panel or something like that. I met this girl named Ashley in the social media panel, and she's great. She was really funny, and like right away we connect, and I mean, it was she was really nice. Anyway, so I kept in contact with her. I emailed her and everything. I wasn't expecting really anything because I mean, it's Power 106. I didn't have any experience whatsoever. And I mean, maybe like little companies, but nothing really major to actually make it into Power 106. That sounded crazy to me. And one of those days, just because she knew I was in Fullerton, she was actually at A-Titan. She graduated from Fullerton. She was like, hey, I'm looking for an intern. And I was like, okay, that works for me. And she was like, she just sent me like a piece of homework. Like, it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. She was like, I want you to do this homework, give it back to me in like 3 days. She didn't ask for my resume. She didn't ask for nothing.
What was the homework?
She was like, she just asked me to write a couple of tweets, like a couple of Facebook posts, like pretending that I was writing for Power 106.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, I'll do it. I sent it back to her. She was like, this is amazing. Do you want to be my intern? I could not believe that. It
was
my
goodness.
So fast. I mean, she didn't even ask for my resume at that point because I kept in contact with her. And I mean, I got that opportunity because I knew her through ETC. Otherwise, I had no other contacts whatsoever.
That is so amazing. So ETC definitely opens up so many doors.
Yeah.
What are you doing now currently?
Right now, I'm an intern at another radio station because with the experience that I had at Power 106, I realized that I love radio.
Oh, wow.
So I decided to keep going, but I wanted to like twist it up a little bit. Maybe something like non-profit, a little bit more like, I don't know, help the community a little more kind of deal. So I found out this radio station close to my house. Well, not so close, but closer than Burbank, definitely. And I applied, and I didn't know if I was going to get in. I applied to other places, but as soon as they saw that I had Power 106 on my resume, like I just got in. They didn't even like really interview me. When I went for the interview, they pretty much just like showed me the whole place, and they were like, when can you start? They didn't even ask me anything. They were like, you are Power 106. When can you start?
What does your job consist of there?
I can do anything I want, pretty much. So I asked them to put me in production because I really like production. So right now I'm like picking the music. I get to pick the music. Like, it's amazing. I cannot believe I get to pick the music. It's great.
It's a cool role.
Yeah, and I get to do like the editing for the music, and I get to be on the studio. I mean, I know I'm not a host or anything, but I get to be like on the studios, and I know they the host for every single one of the shows, and they're super nice to me. I mean, I love it there.
Can you say ETC helped you find your love for radio?
Yes, because through ETC I got my Power 106 internship, and that opened so many doors. I applied to so many places, and like almost all of them called me, including iHeartRadio.
Oh, wow.
They called me for an interview. I mean, I already know that I wanted to go to the
place that you're at now.
Yeah, it's KSGN. It's a family-friendly station. I already knew I wanted to go there, but I mean, I got an interview with iHeartRadio. Who does that?
Big,
like,
yeah.
That's amazing. So,
That's super big. So what would you tell other members who are a little bit shy to, try new ventures or to go out and put themselves out there so that people can hire them?
Okay, so this is the thing. English is my second language, and I'm a communications major. I mean, you know the irony in that, okay? It's really difficult for me to communicate. So if I can do it, anyone can do it, okay? I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know anyone. But I went ahead and like put myself out there. I talked to the people in the panels and everything. And I'm in a radio station that I love now, so... I mean, if I can say, just be consistent, put yourself out there. You can do this.
Leave the fear behind.
Yes.
Exactly. Great words from Melissa. Thank you so much for sharing. Hopefully this will inspire you guys to get on out there, put yourself out there so that you can have great opportunities coming your way. Thank you so much for sitting down with us and telling us about your story.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.
Raylan Taylor for ETC Live.
Join the club.